Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find LoanDepot Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Miami, Eury Perez. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now? TJ Friedl digs in now. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
First pitch, 640.
That clips a corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, right fielder, Noelvi.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So up next, Noelvi Marte. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. LoanDepot Park just underway here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Elly De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Left field, and it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
0-1.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out. To count to a guy with this much pop at the dish, you better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Save! So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 2-1. Base hit! And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Matt McLain now at the plate. Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Miami, and getting the start for Cincinnati, Hunter Greene. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, it was nails last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
Liam Hicks getting ready to hit.
Catcher number 34.
Hicks working in new surroundings after getting selected in the Rule 5 draft in the offseason. That one in triple digits.
Yeah, Rule 5 pickups can be so critical at times. Think of some of the players acquired that way. Johan Santana, Shane Victorino, even Hall of Famers like Hank Wilson and Roberto Clemente. He's got an opportunity now that he's with this new franchise.
Got him. 1 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. with an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now, Jakob Marsee. Rips one to right. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Connor Norby will hit next.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe with a homer in his last game.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Here's Jose Trevino. That's in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Marsee moving under this one, and there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
For Cincinnati, center fielder TJ
Pretty much a
Friedl.
model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that is that. Reds leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at LoanDepot Park. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. He was late there. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Next to hit, Griffin Conine.
Aye.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Outside low. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Noelvi Marte.
Marte takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 2-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pauley takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hicks settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Suarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson.
Hey.
Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike. Sets him down looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. And it's 2-0. Back here in Miami. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Greene back to work. That's to 3rd. Hayes. Over to 1st. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, first baseman Graham Pauley.
And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. fastball for a strike.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now it's going to be Esteury Ruiz. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at LoanDepot Park. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. Next offering upstairs. Slider misses outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Low. The next to hit takes ball 1. And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gibson getting loose as well. 2-0. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Marsee gets under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Jose Trevino.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eury Perez out of the game. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. Boucher, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Pitch misses there.
Outside.
Ball one. Caught him looking for the K. So one left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. Bottom four. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Liam Hicks. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedl on the move. He's got it. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's the center fielder, Jakob Marsee. He's 0 for 1. The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one. In the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins, designated hitter, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Marlins.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jansen Junk. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl digs in now.
Nope.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. Junk fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Now, Elly De La Cruz. That one is absolutely belted. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Reds leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Nope,
And a
that's off
breaking
the
ball
plate.
misses
Ball 2.
outside. Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Down to third baseman, Javier Sanoja. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. There's a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle. Over to Lowe.
He's out.
Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Marlins, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
So digging in, Griffin Conine. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here in Miami. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you.
Digging in, Will Benson.
For the Reds, left fielder Will Benson.
Nope, that's inside. Ball two.
That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
McLain.
Man at first, Matt McLain, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Go to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Just missed. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike on the inside corner. Not close with that one, and the count is 3-1. Line drive, base hit. Benson headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One gone, runner at first. Jose Trevino now at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. Man at first, one away. Flips the corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Base hit, and now 2 aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jansen Junk will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Cade
the
Gibson
Marlins.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, 2 outs. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Lowe, the lead runner at second. Hayes on at first with 2 down.
Hey.
On a strike. The pitch misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Noelvi Marte getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And foul ball. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Reds out front, 4-0. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here at LoanDepot Park. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Nice grab.
Up next for the Marlins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Graham Pauley will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. So he's perfect through 6. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Gusto.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz.
Shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Well, these Reds doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Up next for
So now here's the DH, Eugenio Suarez. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender appears to be getting loose. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Will Benson. Just missed. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Hey. Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Benson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Outside low. Ball 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner on at third, one gone. In the air to left center, Marsee should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 5-0.
Second baseman, Matt McLain.
So no one on after the sac fly. Matt McLain digs in now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball 1 low.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Ball 2.
Next offering
Inside,
misses,
ball 3.
and it's 3-0. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Ripped to right. And that is that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 5 and the Marlins nothing. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jakob Marsee, the next up for the Marlins.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
Next to hit, Connor Norby out towards right center field. He's got it.
the Marlins, second baseman, Christopher Morel.
And now Christopher Morel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Marsee, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey!
That's in there. 1-2. Struck him out looking. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Yeah!
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Andrew Nardi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Lopez for 1. And 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Reds go down quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder
Griffin Conine now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yo, 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Lopez in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. In there at the knees. Sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you can tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Marte now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's a strikeout looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here at LoanDepot Park. Bottom of the ninth. Graham Pauley digs in now. The other way, fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Up next, for the
Anytime you
Marlins,
rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Esteury Ruiz. Man at second. To the right side. He'll do it himself. One out, bottom of the ninth.
up next, for the Marlins, catcher, Liam Hicks.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the catcher to hit, Liam Hicks. Runners at the corners here, one away. Jakob Marsee, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Marlins down 5, trying to battle back. We're in the last half of the ninth inning, and that just misses. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Connor Norby now at the plate. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flagged to center. Space the plate. That's strike one. They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the runner from third. First and second, 2 outs. Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Swings through that one. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, this guy was dominant all game long. He had the stamina, and he was efficient with his pitches, getting all the way through this one for a complete game. He gave up 1 run, but when you look at it, an excellent performance. More importantly, his team got the win.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.